Hey everybody, this is Paul in NORAD's Washington, D.C. office here to talk to you about the Orphan Drug Tax Credit. Now, the Orphan Drug Tax Credit is one of the most important incentives for developing orphan therapies. It was passed in 1983 as part of the Orphan Drug Act, and ever since it has been such a critical incentive for developing therapies for those with rare diseases. So the reason that I'm here today talking about the Orphan Drug Tax Credit is because the House just proposed to repeal the Orphan Drug Tax Credit. They just passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act out of the House of Representatives yesterday afternoon, and within that bill, they proposed to repeal it entirely. Now, over on the Senate side, the Senate Finance Committee has their own version, and within that version, they proposed to cut it nearly in half. Currently, the tax credit is worth 50% of the qualified clinical testing expenses that companies incur as they're doing their clinical trials for the rare disease patient population. Now, what the Senate Finance Committee version would do is cut that from 50% all the way back to 27.5%. So on the House side, we have a complete repeal. On the Senate side, it's nearly cut in half. So this is why we need your help, because the Congress is going to likely be voting on one of these packages sometime in the next couple weeks. We know that the Senate is going to be coming back after Thanksgiving to vote on their package, and we need you to tell them that this is unacceptable. The Orphan Drug Tax Credit is so very important to developing therapies for the 95% of rare disease patients who still don't even have that first therapy. And so your senators and your representative, they're considering how to vote on this right now. They'll be considering how to vote on this next week as they're at home for Thanksgiving, and then they will be voting likely in December. So what we need you to do is we need you to go to rareaction.org/SaveOrphanDrugs, and on that page we have call scripts and email scripts and sample tweets and Facebook posts and signs that you can take a picture of yourself to show how important it is to you, and there's also kind of a sample video that you can view if you want to take a video and then send that, tweet that or Facebook that to your senator or representative. All sorts of options on rareaction.org/SaveOrphanDrugs. But I really can't emphasize how important it is for you all to make your voices heard, because we are in a really scary situation with one of the most important orphan incentives being proposed to be repealed up on the Hill. We need your help.